A man behind PlayStation, Ken Kutaragi is a name synonymous with PlayStation. As the former chairman of Sony Computer Entertainment, he was one of the driving forces behind the creation of the PlayStation, a console that has become a cultural icon and a household name. But who exactly is Ken Kutaragi? And what was his role in creating the PlayStation? Kenji Kutaragi was born on November 14, 1950 in Tokyo, Japan. He developed an early interest in electronics and computers, which led him to study electronic engineering at Osaka University. After graduating from university in 1975, he joined Sony Corporation, where he would work for the next 27 years. When Kutaragi first joined Sony, it was a small, unknown company. But under the leadership of Akio Morita, the company's co-founder and CEO, Sony began to grow and expand into new markets. In the late 1980s, Sony decided to enter the gaming market, and Kutaragi was put in charge of developing a gaming division within the company. At the time, the gaming market was dominated by Nintendo and Sega, and Sony executives were unsure if they could compete with these established players. They wanted to develop a console that would be more powerful than anything else on the market. This would allow them to attract third-party developers to create games that could only be played on the PlayStation. Kutaragi and his team spent years developing the PlayStation. It was finally released in December of 1994 in Japan and North America. The PlayStation was an instant success. Its innovative controller, which featured analog sticks, allowed for more precise and realistic gameplay, and its 3D graphics were a significant improvement over the Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis. In the years that followed, the PlayStation became a cultural phenomenon. It sold more than 100 million units worldwide and spawned a number of iconic games, including Gran Turismo, Final Fantasy, and Metal Gear Solid. Kutaragi's innovative approach to game design and his dedication to making the PlayStation the best possible console made him a legend in the gaming industry. But despite the success of the PlayStation, Kutaragi's relationship with Sony executives was not always smooth. He was often at odds with the company's top management over the direction of the gaming division. In the late 1990s, Sony executives wanted to focus on the PlayStation Network, an online gaming service. Kutaragi believed that this was a mistake, and that Sony should instead focus on developing new hardware. In 2006, Kutaragi resigned from Sony and he founded his own company, Kutaragi Software. Despite his departure from Sony, Kutaragi has remained a prominent figure in the gaming industry. He has been a vocal critic of the overuse of microtransactions and loot boxes in modern games. He has also been involved in a number of gaming-related charities and organizations. In recent years, there has been speculation that Kutaragi may return to Sony to help revive the PlayStation brand. The PS5, which was released in 2020, has been plagued by supply shortages and controversies over its new subscription service. If Kutaragi did return to Sony, he would no doubt be a divisive figure. Some fans would welcome his return, while others would see him as a symbol of the company's decline. Only time will tell if Kenji Kutaragi will ever return to Sony. One thing is certain, though. His legacy as the man behind the PlayStation will never be forgotten. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe for more tech history. Thanks for watching.